Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Allowing Life to Happen. My name is Deborah, and if you're new here, this is where I talk about transforming your life, your personal development, and everything in between. Today, I'm going to dive into something that I feel is really, really important, and that is doing the work from the inside out. Now, I know that phrase gets thrown around a hell of a lot, but I want to break it down for you in a way that's practical and, more importantly, transformational. Because there's one thing to understand it and it's another thing to actually live it. You see, guys, we often think success is all about doing more tasks, more goals, more actions. And don't get me wrong, I'm all for hard work, but what happens when you're doing all the work and you still don't feel fulfilled? What happens when you've checked all the boxes, but something inside of you still feels off? So this is where the inner work comes in. The inner work is about aligning your mindset, your beliefs, and your energy with the success you're striving for. Because if there's a disconnect between what you're doing outwardly and what you believe inwardly, it's like running on a treadmill. You're moving, guys, but you're not getting anywhere. So, guys, let me share a bit of my own journey. I used to be a person who thought, if I just worked hard at my job, everything would eventually fall into place. But what I didn't realize at the time, this wasn't where I wanted to be. I was in a job that didn't even align with my soul. So here's what happened. I hit a wall. I was exhausted mentally and physically. And the more I pushed, the less fulfilled I felt. That's when I realized something needed to change. It wasn't my work ethic. It was my mindset, my beliefs about myself, about success, and about what I truly wanted out of life. So once I started focusing on my inner work, I began to see things differently. It was like flipping a switch. I wasn't just working harder, I was working with intention, and that made all the difference to me. So here's one of the biggest lessons I've learned. The stories we tell ourselves shape our reality. Think about it. If you constantly tell yourself that success is hard or that you're not good enough, that's exactly the experience you're going to have. But what happens when we change the story? What happens when we start telling ourselves that we are worthy, that success is inevitable, and that we can create a life with abundance and with ease? Everything shifts, guys. I challenge you to do this simple exercise. So go ahead, grab a pen and a piece of paper and write down the limiting beliefs you have about yourself. And for those of you that are working on a business, write down your limiting beliefs about your business, then rewrite them, flip the script. For example, if you're telling yourself, I'm always behind, rewrite it to say, I'm always where I need to learn the next lesson. Small shifts like this can create massive results over a period of time. So for those of you that are running a business, now let's talk about how this inner work translates to your business. I've seen it time and time again. When people start aligning their inner world, their business takes off. Why? Because when you're confident, when you've healed your limiting beliefs, and when you're operating from a place of abundance, the way you show up changes. My words today, I'm always getting messed up with my words. So you're no longer second guessing yourself. You're no longer afraid of what others might think. You're making decisions from a place of alignment and purpose, not fear or scarcity. And guess what? Your clients and your customers and your team members can feel that too. People are naturally drawn to that energy, guys. All right, so how do you actually start doing the inner work? Here are 3 simple things you can do right now to start shifting from the inside out. Number 1, daily reflection. Take about 5 to 10 minutes each day to reflect on how you're feeling. What thoughts are running through your mind? Are you helping or hindering them? The goal here isn't to judge yourself, but to become aware of the patterns and may not even realize are there. Number 2, gratitude practice. I know you've heard this one before, but trust me, it works. When you start each day focusing on what you're grateful for, you're training your brain to look for abundance. And when you're operating from a place of gratitude, success comes more easily. Number 3, mindset check-in. Thoughts throughout the day. Check in with yourself. Are you operating from a place of lack or abundance? Are you stressed, or are you in flow? Simply becoming aware of where your energy is at any given moment can help you make conscious shifts to stay aligned. So here's the thing, guys. Doing the work from the inside out isn't a one-time thing. It's not something you do for a week and then forget about it. It's a lifelong journey. But I promise you, when you commit to aligning who you are from the inside out, you're creating that on the outside. Everything changes. The success you've been chasing starts to flow so naturally. So guys, if you're ready to elevate your life and your business, it's time to start from within. You've got this, and I'm here to remind you every step of the way. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you at all, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. I love you so much, and I wish you all the best on your journey of transformation. Bye for now, guys.